but that's fine. Things happen. All right. So I was talking about non-HD wallet. So technically, I wanted to spare at least 5-10 minutes for this one, but as already a huge amount of time is wasted like this one. So I'll talk just in brief. So when Bitcoin started, they were supposed to everybody who downloads this wallet, they were able to download the wallet, install the wallet, but then the key, the wallet address and the private key pair, they are all generated. Like how generated means every single time a new key is generated for everyone. Let's say if you are downloading, if you are installing 10 different wallets, then you have to manage 10 different IDs, 10 different private keys. IDs is okay, but 10 different private keys. Now that's a separate challenge for everyone, right? And that's where this particular HD wallet kind of scenario, this particular non-HD wallet was creating a problem. Why? If you forget that key, that wallet is lost forever, right? And if you create 10 different wallets, you are supposed to memorize or remember 10 different private IDs or private keys, right? Mohita, I guess somebody from my development team entered. So let me just check
Yeah, sure.
who is entering so that I can tell. Shweta, yeah, this one. Okay. Sorry, guys, but we needed to do this kind of filtering today because of some nuisance. So this is basically was the entire thing was creating problems. And you can see that whenever this kind of wallets were there, they were called just a bunch of keys, JBock. So then people realized that this is not going to work. And that gave birth to HD wallets. Now, plenty of developers across blockchain, they don't actually realize what they are using. Even if they are working around the MetaMask, Para wallet, or any other such wallet, where they are using a seed phrase, right? So basically, HD wallet is known as a hierarchical deterministic wallet, which generates a new key pair from a master key pair for each crypto transaction to enhance privacy and security. Now, this is a definition straight out from a website. But the point is, what it is trying to tell you is, let's say if you are the way you have installed Para wallet will give you a seed phrase. From that seed phrase, you will be able to generate n number of wallet addresses and accordingly the private keys. And that is the beauty of it. You just need to remember that one seed phrase and nothing else. So that's where in the current scenario, wherever we work, we always do the way you always connect with HD wallets, right? And the point is whenever we are trying to connect with this kind of situation where we are migrating from Sandbox to your test network environment, where you need to change the wallets also. Why? Because Sandbox wallets are created in a different way. They are unencrypted, but the test network wallets are not created like that, right? So we will straight away go to our deployment part where we are going to do. So I'll fire up my terminal. So this is my terminal. Let me fire a new one. I'll go to my folder CD, or let me just check which is the folder I'm like looking for. DIR, it's codes supposed to be. No, it is here only. So CD codes, that's fine. And now over here, I'll try what will I try? AlgoGyaan init, the way we are going to start our project. So AlgoGyaan init. After I do that, what will I do? I'll just have this playground project, right? This one. What will it give us? A very simple set of 6 different projects. But what I'm interested in typically is our project which tells us about the hello world. And from that particular contract, how am I supposed to deploy to the sandbox, from the sandbox to the testnet? So I'll select this one. I'll give the name, let's say last time it was 45. So this time it was PG46, let's say. And I'm going to the template is going to start copy rendering in all the processes of creating the virtual environment, creating the scaffolding smart contracts, creating the remaining code around that and all. So you can see that virtual environment is created in the folder of PG46, which is basically playground 46. Then Poetry kicks in. Poetry is your Python package manager, and it will install all the necessary libraries and everything which you require. Now, this is our Visual Studio code or Visual Code rather, which is already open for us and all. Now, when you expand on the left hand side from the playground part, you will get to know the hello world. We have seen this contract in earlier stages also when we did this hello world.py. When we implemented this, then we called this file and we were supposed to deploy this contract over Sandbox. To run the Sandbox, we know that we need to keep this particular Docker desktop running over there in the AlgoKit Sandbox. We need all these three Docker images are running: AlgoKit, AlgoD, AlgoKit Postgres, and AlgoKit Indexer. So basically, this will allow you to create your wallet addresses, your KM from your wallet addresses from KMD and the rest of the APIs. So that when you are working with this particular, sorry guys, this particular file demo.py, the wallet address will be created from there. Then you will be allowed to deploy. Now to deploy, we know that we need an RPC URL. So this is your RPC URL. That's fine. Now this is going to deploy the same code over Sandbox. So let us do that first. So I'll just keep this file selected and I'll go over here and I'll run. And let's see what happens. Over here, it is telling us that I'm working on 1.4.2. That's fine because currently I'm not going to upgrade for now. And okay, we have successfully deployed the code. We can see that the app ID is also given to us under the title of 1065. So that is good for us. That is all done. Now the point is, what I need to do as per the title says that we need to migrate this code from localhost to Algorand test. So how will I get that network? How will I get that link? So if you remember last time also, I pasted all the links over here. So I'll just copy from the link from here and I'm going to paste them in my code and I'm going to replace this, right? So this is now wherever we are going to do, what we are trying to achieve over here is AlgoD. This is indexer your para wallet. So this is basically I'm trying to replace my code. Now, if I try to run this code as it is, this will not work. Why? Because the wallet which was created for Sandbox, if you carefully look at or study the code, it's an unencrypted wallet. So you cannot use this for test networks. This is okay for Sandbox deployment. So for that reason, what we do a wallet change also. Now the wallet change basically requires something else, some other change, right? So this is basically the line which creates or which gives you the default wallet address from the Sandbox, which is basically three different wallet addresses you are going to get. How can you list that? So you can just go over here. And over here, I'll just write down AlgoKit, goal, account, and list. And you will get the three typical wallet addresses which you are getting to deploy. And you can see that one of your application 1065 is deployed using this particular wallet address, right? So this is the way we are going to check that, okay, this is the perfect wallet address which was used to deploy on the Sandbox environment. Now, if I go to this page, because I have changed, I have to change now the wallet creation also. So I'll just comment this line because I want to create a wallet which is going to work on my test network. So over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same thing, account. Then I'm going to use the same AlgoKit utility folder or AlgoKit utilities. Then from here, what I need to do is I need to find the mnemonic or whatever I'm trying to create the account, I have to create from mnemonic. So I can do this one, but get account from where? Get account using mnemonic, right? So what we can do is we can find out exactly where is that located, the mnemonic one. So from here, get account from mnemonic. And then I'll just close the parenthesis. I'll just double quote over there. Why? Because I need to copy this particular item, what mnemonic, which is a 25 words phrase. Now the point is, how can I get? So what I need to do is I need to go over here. I need to go to Para Wallet. Okay, I need to go to ParaWeb, right? Just a second, guys. Probably some internet because this is a website. Yeah. So passcode is asked. I'm going to insert my password and the three wallet addresses which I have created in the past will be displayed over here under the test network. If by any chance over here it is main network, then just go to settings part, just scroll over here and change from main net to test net and you are good to go. Then let us go back to our accounts part. Let me just select the first wallet, Sam. And if I just click on this ellipsis menu, I'll be able to see the passwords. So if I click on that, it will ask the password one more time. And then I'm going to get the passphrase of 25 words. Now, what you need to do is you need to copy. So technically speaking, you will not be able to copy from here. So what you need to do is you need to just type in the word. Now, I've actually already done that. So I'll get those words from there. Just give me a moment. Yeah, over here. So I'll just copy this string from here to my second project, this one. So what did I copy from there? I copied the mnemonic from there. You can see illness higher cube. You can confirm that over here. Illness higher cube, right? So this is the passphrase which you have created, which you have exposed for your test network wallet. Now, once that is done, first of all, what happened over here? Now you can create an account from this. So over here, whatever account address is there, whatever is generated, it will be created for us, right? But will it be created? No. Why? Because it is already created by you on Para wallet. So it will be fetched. So you can realize that this is the wallet address which will be fetched, and that will work with our code without even knowing the exact wallet address. Here we are not getting the wallet address, we are just getting the account one. If you want to print this one, I can just do that print and I can print the account dot. Let's say if the address is there, yes, address is there. So point is now I can see the wallet address also. Let me save the thing. Now, do I need anything else? Because I have given the RPC URL, I have generated the wallet address from I've used the wallet address from Para wallet, and now we are good to go. Why? Because nothing else needs any kind of change. So if I run this code as it is right now, let's say demo.py, click over here, run and start debugging. So let's see. So the address, it is visible to you, PD, the one we have just utilized. The transaction ID is also done and everything is finished. Let us see that PDS5, that is the same one which is there or something else. No, that is the same one. So despite we have not copied the wallet address, still we are able to access the same wallet address which was associated with this particular seed phrase which I've just copied, and it utilized its own private key. That means I am not even aware which private key was used to sign the transaction. So that's why this particular, you can say line or 25 words becomes your master key. And you need to remember, you need to store this key in a very, very secure place, because then this is the only key which is required for you to make any kind of transaction on any sort of wallet you create using this master key. And that is the beauty of it. This is called hierarchical deterministic wallet, where everything works like a tree. So your master tree can allow multiple wallet address key pairs and wallet address private key pairs. And that's why they will use a different private key every time, every transaction. And that's where it is difficult for anybody to hack this kind of system, because the private key is not exposed. This is just the phrase which is exposed. So if you keep this phrase extremely secure, you are safe, right? So this is the very simplistic two chains you need to do, and that's where you are going to deploy the same code as it is over the test network, right? So this is a very simple thing. Now, if I want to check that whether this actually worked or not, I can just copy this app ID. I'll go to my app.deflow.id. Yeah, this one. I'm already connected on test network. I'll go to my Explorer, or let's say an app manager also. but you can see that it is already there. Why? Because 421672002, probably that is the number. No, 787. That means this is okay. It is not even visible yet. Maybe let us just refresh. Yes. So 787, right? The one which we have just created. If you carefully look over here, 787, the last three words, letters. So the point is now, can we extend this code and do some other thing? And can we check over using the para wallet also? Like I can deploy this entire code and still we'll be able to use the entire transaction using para wallet? Yes. Why? Because under the artifacts folder, your JSON file is already created, this application JSON. So what you can do is, you know the application number now. What is the application number? The application number is uh, this one, 43158577. So I'll go to app.devflow. I'll go to Beaker Studio. Then I'll just remove this one, right? And I'll import one more Beaker file, one more JSON file. I'll upload from the page, from where? From the folder of PG46. So I'll go to my codes folder, first of all. I'll go to PG46, I'll go to Playground, I'll go to Hello World, I'll go to Artifacts, I'll apply this application JSON file. And instead of creating the app, because we have already created the app, all I need is just that number which I've just utilized over here, or I've just created an app here. So I'll copy this number, I'll come back on this page, I'll edit this app ID and I'll paste over here. And automatically this app is there because it is already created. So we don't need to do anything else. At the bottom, you will be able to see that, okay, method is one, which is by default there. If you execute, it will do the same thing. Let's say, hello, Sunil Kapadia. And if I execute this one, this will again impact Para Wallet. Why Para Wallet? Because we have utilized a third-party wallet, which is not a default wallet over there. I believe they must be working on this one or something, because this is the same passcode which I have just utilized and it is not allowing me to do that. So maybe there is a bug over there. Yeah. So this is the way actually you can do that. You know that we have already covered this part. So you can transact using this Para wallet also. And for just integration, what we have done, we have just utilized that particular set of words which are known as mnemonic or passphrase. And using those words, we were able to create the wallet and we were able to deploy the transactions also. Clear? Now, I told you that we can extend this code also. Now we don't have much time. So I'll just copy paste the code which I've just created and just give me a moment. So this is my hello world.py. I want to create one more particular file over there or one more function. Let's say I want to create an addition function. So first of all, what I need to do, I can just write down like this app dot, this is an external app, then definition. I can have an add function. Over there, I need two variables because I'm planning to add two variables. So I can just have FIR, not the FIR, the regular FIR. This is just a variable name first, you need to say. ABI, and from there, I need an unsigned integer. That's fine. I need the second variable, which is my SEC. And then over there also, pt.abi and dot unsigned integer 64-bit. So that is fine. Or simple unsigned integer will do. Then what do? We put a star. That means we are telling the compiler that the input parameters are over. Now we are talking about output parameters. So I will have output. In output, what do I need? The same thing, because I'm inputting two things. So I'll get the same thing, ABI dot unsigned integer. And that's fine. And then I'm going to convert that into a pointer so that it gets executed. So expr and done. Now the definition, because we are adding two variables and we have added that something needs to be returned. So what I can do is output dot set, and in that particular thing, I can utilize the plus answer. Or how do I do that? So I'm getting the value from first. So first dot get the function from where I'm getting the value. I'm adding that value. So I'll just put a plus over here, and I'm getting the second dot get, and the same thing over there also. And we are good to go, right? So practically speaking, what we have done, we have added a variable, two variables, and we are returning that. So I have declared one more function. The function definition of the function value is known as add. Now the only part remaining is how to call this function from here. So what we can do from here is we can just put a tab over here, or we can copy these two lines, because I am going to utilize the same thing which we have just done. Over here again, because this is called response, so I'll add the variable called add. Over here also I need add, right? But then over here, you can see that the variable, the function which I'm going to call is not hello. The function I'm going to call is dot add. You can see that it has already listed over there. But then two variables I'm passing, and not beaker. Beaker is basically for the other one. So the first variable, let's say I'm passing 10, and the second variable I'm passing 90. So these two variables I'm passing, right? And over here, what have I done is basically I've just passed two variables, and I'm supposed to get the answer, right? So I'll just save this one, and I'll one more time go to run, and one more time just deploy the code. So this time also, you will be able to see that the deployment will happen using Parabolet, because that is one we have used. Let us just wait. I'm not sure what is happening. Probably some issues with app.devflow, because they are the ones who are running the node. So it is taking some time. Let us wait. I'm not sure what is happening, guys. So let me just stop this one. Normally, this doesn't take this much time. And what is happening? What is the error? None. So this is not the error from our side. This is not able to deploy over there. The code actually, we are not able to utilize the parabolet. We have seen that some problem is going on, some bug is there. So we are not able to deploy that, because this is what we have done. We have not done anything over here. We are just calling two methods, one from the hello and the other from the add one. So that I don't think any problem is there. Over here also, we have printed the account and all. And this is the one which we have utilized. But let's say because here we are having the problem and all, so we can just stop this one, and we can start this one, so that at least we can see the deployment, right, from the sandbox environment. So let us just run this code again. Let me save everything. Okay. So let us go to demo and start debugging. Now this will only use the sandbox environment, because that is one we are creating right now. Okay, this is some error with the code. Okay, let me just quickly look at what I have done. Unsigned integer, unsigned integer. Okay, let us add a 64. Okay, this is done. Hmm. Okay, there is no problem over here. Unsigned integer 64-bit also it is done. So let us deploy again. Let me save this file and let us run again. So demo.py from here, run, start debugging. What is the exception? Can't get a default account from non-local network. I've saved the file already. So what is happening, guys? Actually, the still it is pointing towards a non-local environment. So we forgot to change this one over here. So what was the issue? I forgot to change the IPC URL. That is basically your 4001. So instead of this one, what we need is localhost 4001, and we are good to go because that is basically the link which we normally do. And this will now work. Let us see that. Otherwise, I've already created a project for this one. So we'll run from there if still this doesn't work. Mudasir, can you quickly check the link? I've pasted from my memory only, localhost 4001. Yeah, that's fine. So you can see that the contract is deployed. That app ID or the app ID is also given to you 1067, the address and everything. But main thing is your artifact, that means your JSON file is created. So now you can go ahead over here, app.devflow. Let us remove this one from here for now. Let us use the developer wallet and nothing else. Any sort of developer wallet, this one. Let's say, let me check whether it has enough algos or not. No, this doesn't have algos. So I'll just switch wallet. Dev, let us use this one. And let me refresh. Okay. Let us go to View Explorer. Yes, we have 10 algos over here. So we can make the transaction. So I'll go to App Manager, but instead of Test Network, because we are in Sandbox, so anyways, this is not going to work. Or maybe here only we can do that because we can create an app out of it. So I'll go to Beaker Studio. I'll remove this one. I'll import one more time the JSON file from the 46 one. Let's say, yeah, we are under that folder only, app 46 artifacts and application JSON. Once I open that, this time I cannot add it over here. Why? Because that is basically not the application is not created on test network. It was created on Sandbox. So create application. Yeah, create. So it will confirm because still we are working on the test network. So transaction is successful. Now, if you just scroll down at the bottom, you will be able to see the same, but there are two methods now, right? Not one. You can see that add and hello. So now if I go ahead and click on add, you will be able to see the same unsigned integer 64. So 12, if I can do that, and if I execute, I will get the 24 as an answer. So this is what we have done. So this could have actually a plan to use Para wallet, but somehow uh, we are not able to log into Para wallets. But again, Para wallet, dev wallet is the wallet created on the AlgoNode test network, while Para wallet is a third-party wallet. But the best one in market in terms of whenever we talk about SD wallet, this is the best one by far, right? So you can do that at practice at your home whenever you are trying to deploy using this particular code or this particular local hello world part. You just need to change this one, the RPC URL, and the way you are going to create the account. The only two lines of change, and you will be able to deploy your code from your Sandbox environment to the test network environment. All right. So Mohita, is anybody allowed to speak? Either everybody is allowed to chat, right? So, okay, somebody has a question. Mayuk, can you explain account abstraction with respect to wallets? Mayuk, that's a very advanced topic. So I'm sorry, but I cannot cover it right now. So maybe in some other session we can, but not now, because account abstraction is fairly new. And for you, I believe you are talking about ERC 4337, right? And plenty of companies are still trying to make a very efficient solution out of this. So let's wait. But again, this is not the time to discuss that. Anyone else? Any other question from anyone? Mudassir, I hope your doubts around wallets and non-HD wallets and HD wallets is clear now. Very nice. So now, as the topic suggested that we are going to cover two topics for today, right? One topic was supposed to have, this implementation from Sandbox to the test network environment. The second interesting topic was how to migrate a code from uh, Solidity code to the Algorand. So this is basically a bridge token kind of scenario. I'm not sure whether you guys are aware or not, but bridge token is basically when you are trying to add the interoperability layer between two blockchain platforms. So practically speaking, this particular platform called Milkomeda allows you to transfer or to create a token sort of a milk algo or something. Over there you will be able to see, or you will be able to use MetaMask also, right? So let me see, but I don't have MetaMask, I believe, on this machine, because normally we don't use MetaMask over here. I use Para Wallet. So I can just quickly install this one. Script public key is basically a concept of Bitcoins, where we were trying to connect when we send the data over there using that P2PK script. Over there, this script public key comes in the picture. So whenever you are transferring the data to some other wallet, at that time, the other wallet's ID is basically this one, the public key. No worries, Nikhil. Okay, guys, just give me a moment. I need to take a photograph of this one. Normally, you should not do that, but again, we are in hurry and all, so I'll just quickly take the photograph. I need to find out the third word basically. So that's my word pilot. The fourth is, don't worry guys, I don't use this for main network purposes, so I'm safe. And number 8 is inch. But if you are doing for main network, you must not do any kind of such thing. So now we are able to see the basically MetaMask over here. On the left hand side, you will be able to see Ethereum and all. And if you expand this one, you will be able to see, but you will not be able to see Algorand. Why? Because Algorand cannot talk to MetaMask directly. The wallet address of MetaMask is built over Ethereum platforms, so you cannot do that. So in order to do that, what we need to do is we need to find out the link where it gives us the transformations like Milkomeda, Algorand to, sorry, Ethereum to Algorand. Right? So where is the link? Just a second, guys. Uh, Mudassir, can you give me that link? Okay. Nikhil has a question. Meanwhile, I answer the question. One last doubt, sir. How to verify check if a block is valid? So basically, Nikhil, what happens in that case is there are multiple things. Let's say the structure of the proposal which led ultimately to the creation of block. If the data gets disturbed, then the structure of the format of transaction, the data of the transaction, everything gets disturbed. And everything gets disturbed, so your Merkle root tree will be disturbed. So if you, because there is not only one transaction, in a block there are multiple transactions. So even if you change one block, the entire Merkle root tree will be different. And that will create a separate problem, right? And what will happen over there? It will lead to, you can say, a dummy block, an orphan block, or some block where the transaction proposed by that node will not be valid, right? And that is how they do that. So over here, this is a website already Mudassir has copied over there or pasted over there rather. So this website will allow you to create the test token or the bridge token, practically speaking, which you will be able to connect to MetaMask. So over here, I'll go to my developer network. Yes. So it will ask the MetaMask that, okay, I want to do that. Okay, approve. So it is taking me from Ethereum to Milkomeda A1 testnet. Yes. So I'm switching the net. Now from here, I need a reversal. I don't need this one to this one. So I'll change from here. It is not allowing to change or what? Okay, so from here we need to do Algorand to Milkomeda. So automatically you can see that the wallets were reversed now. From our origin Algorand, the destination is Milkomeda. Now it is asking us to connect the wallet from here. So I'm going to use the Para wallet which we have just created. So it will again ask the password. Launch Para wallet. So the first wallet, and I'll be able to connect this one. So now it is okay. This wallet also needs to be now connected. So this is also on the right hand side. I'm connecting with MetaMask. Now what do? I need to transfer algos from my Para wallet address to my Milkomeda A1. That is practically my MetaMask. So I'll just transfer two and I'll click next. So you can see that the estimated gas fees, wrapping around amount and all, everything is given to you. Sign and send. So again, because you are using Para wallet, it will ask to enter the password again. Now, this is not done. Every single time this happens, still I have entered the, just a second guys, I'm stopping the screen sharing because this is my password. Yeah, this is the same password I enter, which I have entered over here. Here it works, but when it gets wrapped around any platform, it doesn't work. So there is some there is some problem with the Para wallet integration today. So I think we need to change the wallet from Para wallet to Algo wallet. So I'll just click back, and this time instead of Para wallet connection, I'll go use my wallet Algo connection. So just give me a moment. I'll share my screen. So again, no account over here also. So I can create new account quickly. It is already to testnet with us here. Why you want me to change to testnet from Paravol? The Paravol is, this account is already on testnet. See, testnet. Point is, when I try to integrate, or this has happened twice today, that from here also it is on DevNet. This is also over here, Algorand. See, so this is on testnet, DevNet only. And that's the problem. Let us try again. We are saying that it can be done like this. So let me try again. Sign and send. But this is particular, the pop-up has a problem. It is not able to accept the value. Yes, it is not able to accept the value. Okay, no problem. Let us try to have from the Algo wallet. I just want to show how that works. So I'll just quickly go to set up a wallet. I accept the terms, continue, type your password. I'll utilize the same password which I used for Para wallet also. Continue. Okay. I'll just have a new account, mnemonic account. That's okay. And I will click show all. Again, I need to take the photograph. And that's okay. Word number 25, just a second, guys. Word number 25 is brain. So brain, then word number 4 is oppose. Yes. Word number 24 is abstract. Abstract, and word number 7 is brain. This one. So account name, I can give it to Sunil and create account. So again, it is going to ask the password which you have just set, create. And we are good to go. The account is created. But again, this is also connected on the testnet main network. So you can connect to, or you can change to test network. You can copy this one because we need that bank also in order to get the dummy tokens. So I'll just go over here. I'll paste the address over here and I'll dispense. We will get some tokens over here. Yes, we got that. So if you just refresh the page, you will be able to see the tokens over there. Yeah, 10 tokens. So we are good to go. Now let us go back to this place. Now we have my Algo wallet, which is already created for us. Hopefully this should work. Yeah. So there is some issue with Para wallet, this particular connection. I'll go to create one more time two algos. I'm transferring from my Algo wallet to my MetaMask. Let us wait now. So now the confirmation is from Algorand, it is done. Now it is trying to do from the same thing to Milkomeda. That means from here to your MetaMask. So we'll be able to see the tokens over here. We can see that 0, but your wrapping is completed. Your wrapping transaction went through. If you click over here, you will be able to see that our wallet, typically my MetaMask wallet, was able to receive something. And the block ID, the transaction ID, the Milkomeda transaction ID, and everything is clear, right? If you click over here in this particular link, which is basically you can see that is an Algo Blockchain Explorer, where you are able to see that the amount which is transferred is 2.1. Why? Because 0.1 is your gas fees. You transfer 2 tokens, but 0.1 is your gas fees. And that's how you converted your Algo token to MetaMask one. So if I go back over here, I should see 2 my Algos. So that is fine. I am able to see 2 M Algo. Now, only thing remaining is fire up your remix, remix.ethereum.org.
Sunil sir, there
Yeah.
is some problem in Parawallet web version because I've connected using the mobile. It's working. So maybe they are working on the production.
Yes, yes. So maybe some bug because the introduction or the integration of web wallet it is not able to accept the password. Anyways, we have seen the MyAlgo wallet, so they will be able to do the same thing using a Para wallet also. Later on, once it is fixed, the procedure is pretty much the same. So over here, this is by default the storage contract, which is there. And now you can change just from here. Instead of Remix VM Shanghai, you can just have injected provider MetaMask. You will be asked to change or to connect to the network. Now you can see that it's a custom network, which is your Algorand Milkomeda network. And then simply you can deploy the network, right? So zero ether, practically it is not able to access the wallet yet. So it is over here, the wallet needs to have 2 algos, this one, and not ethers. Otherwise, you will not be able to deploy. So you can see that now it is there 2. Now you can deploy. Why is it not the deploy button? Where is it gone? Okay, I have not compiled it. So auto compile and over here, deploy. And then it will ask again the same thing, same way we are used to see, this screen. confirm, and the network, the smart contract is deployed, which is an outright Solidity smart contract. Now you are able to deploy on Algorand. Let us see whether that happens or not. Confirm, and that is done. You can see that 1.9975. If you expand that, whatever activity we have done, let us see that the transaction and everything, transaction data, if you expand, okay, it's not available. Activity log, it is available. So our copy transaction ID. And if you go to the page where we were able to transfer the Milkomeda one, they have the Milkomeda Testnet Explorer also. Just give me a moment. Yeah, this one. So if I open this one, this is a Milkomeda or Algorand Testnet Explorer. So over here, if you copy the transaction, you will see that a transaction already happened. You will be able to see it's a successful transaction. The gas price, value, and everything is done, right? So this is the way we are able to migrate our Solidity programming or Solidity code to Algorand using Milkomeda. Okay, any questions from anyone? Okay, one thing, Nikhil, how does peer-to-peer discovery work in a peer-to-peer network, sir? Nikhil, this is a very detailed question, so we have to take this offline. Sarnavo has a question, is the contract deployed on Ethereum or Algorand? So basically, if you open that Milkomeda, it's basically layer 2. So over there, where the contract is deployed on the bridge network. So they have created an interoperable layer which one base accepts Algorand token from Algo token from Algorand, converts to a bridge token called MAlgo, and using that MAlgo, you will be able to deploy the code over Algorand. So you are going to deploy on MetaMask using the special nodes which are created by Milkomeda. You can see that if you go over here and you can check the account details. So if you go over here, you go add network and you will be able to see the networks. This one, you can see that this is a different URL. The one which we have used, DevNet URL is a different URL. So this is a network created by them, these Milkomeda people. So they have created the network for us. All right, guys. Any other question from anyone? Mudassir? Mohita, I believe we are already 10 minutes ahead of the time.
Yeah, I see. It's 9:10. So if nobody has any questions, then maybe we can stop. But if they do, so Nikhil's question, Sunil, you said that that's quite a detailed one and you'll take it offline. So I'll request Nikhil to connect with you probably on Twitter or LinkedIn.
Sure.
Yeah. So Nikhil,
sure.
please do that. You can connect with Sunil. And I think Mayuk had also raised the question, which you said, that we can't really take that in this session, but we'll take it in the subsequent sessions.
Yeah, because it's a very, very advanced question of creating an abstract account, which is still a very, very, you can say, newer topic for Ethereum also.
Right.
So Sarnavo for that primary transaction, it will have 0.01 as we have already done with Algorand. But for the bridge token and all, it will have a little bit higher fees, right? So Milkomeda has a slightly higher fees because they are creating a wrapper and they are creating the other things and all. So if you take a look at that, the websites we have just seen, you will be able to get the additional idea of what is the transaction fee for from Milkomeda perspective too.
Perfect. Anyone has any questions or would like to say anything?
And whoever is present, guys, we are extremely sorry for what happened, but it was out of our control. We tried to sort out the problem, and that's why we had to start this meeting again.
Right. And to those who are present and also to the ambassadors, just let me... Yeah. All I wanted to say... No, yeah, sorry. How can I connect with you?
Yeah, Mudassir, if you can spend some 5 minutes on the Discord part, because people want to connect with us and they are struggling with that. So if you can just showcase So Mohita, I believe you have to give him right to share the
Okay,
screen
I
and
thought
also.
I thought I had already done because he even spoke beach me, right? So I'll do it again. Mudassir, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm sharing my screen. I'm like, I can't share my screen.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll just do that. Wait a minute.
Sunil sir, now I have another question. How connect with you? Acha.
How can I
Yeah,
connect with
that's
you?
that's why I told you, that showcase that Discord also.
Huh.
Or
You can share your screen now, Mudassir.
Yes.
you guys can connect or find me over the LinkedIn also. LinkedIn, Twitter, that's fine. You can connect with me.
Is it visible?
Yes, visible. Please go ahead, Mudassir.
So guys, this is our Discord channel, and we have these channels. If you want to chat or ask some questions or have doubts, errors, you can just put, and just you have to do one thing: @Mudassir or @Nikhil. Sunil. Just tag so that we got notification and all. And if you have questions related AlgoGyaan or queries, or if you want to a private chat, you can just create a ticket over here, open a ticket, and just create this ticket so that we can have a private chat over with the developers and with Sunil sir and me. So there are a lot of channels you can explore. We share resources over here, all the links, DevRel bootcamps and all. We go here, we share the Twitter updates and announcements. Yeah, here are all these announcements. So you can just look at all these and explore. I think.
So as far as Discord goes, you need to do certain steps after joining the network. So you can just let them know what needs to be done so that they can start the interaction also, if you can.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll share this link. Okay, sorry. I'll copy this link first and then share. Is my screen visible or not?
It's
Yes,
still
visible, but we are able to see only Discord. So I believe you have shared the Discord screen only.
Oh, okay. Just yeah. So my Brave is visible.
Yes.
So just copy this link and you have to accept the invite and you can just I'll continue to the app. And you just need to verify because there are a lot of bots or something so that we can know you are real. You have to just do a verification. So just you have to click on this icon, just tick, and you will get the access to the whole. Yeah, you will get access to the whole server. So this is just only accept and like the only step you have to do, and after that you can chat and explore.
Yeah, but of course, chat is great. But I think for the young devs to start their developer or whatever phase you are in your dev journey, I think please connect because there are a lot of resources, learning resources, and updates that we keep sharing. And as you're building, also, to get feedback or to help build your solutions or whatever projects you may be working on, you can always, reach out to Mudassir. You can reach out to Nikhil Verma. You can reach out to Sunil Kapadia for every kind of help in your dev journey. So please join the Discord server. And Mudassir has put the link in the chat box. Thanks, Mudassir. And I think we're going to just wrap it up now because it's 9:15 and I'm sure you guys have to leave too. So thank you for joining. As Sunil said, I'm just going to stop